Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we entered the Woodfall Temple, and so in this episode, let's go and finish the Woodfall Temple. But we also got in that last episode is that we finally got the bow and arrow very early in the game, and I am so happy about that. It's so much better than Slingshot, and Link can be able to use one of those adult-based items. So I'm so glad about this one. So what do you say we're going to finish this off here? I think what we gotta do is that we want to go ahead and just shoot the other through the flame right here. It's basically kind of like a precursor to the fire arrows, which we will actually get later on in the game though. But we're just gonna have to stick with what we have now. And then once you do that, then the water will be all cleaned up here, and then all the those jaws right here will actually just turn to regular lily pads. So that way they can't really hurt us anymore, and Link will be able to go across it. Well, actually, no, he still can't though because it'll sink down because of Link is a fat ass. All right. So there's not really that much to go over this dungeon here. Like there's just it's just some stray fairies that are left, and this will just lead us over to the boss. So yeah, I do want to apologize for that little delay there because for one thing, a lot of things came up, and I couldn't really find the right time to actually just go and commentate over. Well, another thing is I had to go and record more of the videos for this game, and I didn't want to. Well, I wouldn't really have time to just do them all at once, so just like having to record and then commentate over because it's kind of it's a bit of a long process and a half to get those videos over. So like recording them and then editing the videos and then commentating over them because of having to do post commentary. And then just having to upload on YouTube, and it is very time consuming, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know the one kind of struggle about having to do these uploads here because of it, and also aside from the fact that there's other stuff in life that I had to take care of as well, with work and all that. So yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why. So I just had to get all those together. Plus, I had that live stream going on, which, of course, those of you who don't know, I did my first ever live stream of Super Mario 64 DS. That I did for my celebration of 100 subscribers. So if you haven't seen it already, then, or if you guys might have seen it already, then hope you guys enjoyed that one. Although it was well, I mean, personally, I wasn't all that sad. Well, I mean, I still was satisfied about having to about having to play the game and live streaming again, so it was my first time. But at the same time, though, my commentary over it was very, very mediocre because my voice sounded so shot up to the point that it's hard for me to actually speak and actually just think of it with anything to say. So yeah, it always happens like that. So I do apologize. I still have to apologize for that one. I know I've been saying that a lot, but because of that, I didn't quite like how my commentary turned out personally. But I'm sure a lot of you guys might still enjoy it anyway, and I do appreciate it, of course. So anyhow, yeah, I guess that's all there's to say about here. So we'll just go ahead and focus on having finished up this dungeon here. Yeah, because like I said, this dungeon is it isn't really that hard though. I mean, it can be a little bit lengthy though because it does have some emphasis on having to figure stuff out, like with all the puzzles that or all those puzzles here and there. But other than that though, I mean, it's not too hard, I would say, and it's a little bit short, I would say though. But later dungeons after this, they're gonna get a little longer, and especially that one dungeon that we'll be seeing like much later on, which would be actually the third dungeon. This one involves some bits of bit of strategies you have to do here. So first and foremost, I gotta go ahead and bring that stray fairy all the way over to us, and with that mascara, and it's actually it really is useful just with a Great Fairy's mask to have the stray fairies come over to or for you to collect. So that's actually one thing I'm glad about. And then this room is actually where it's very easy to get the rest of the stray fairies, and that's all like all the stray fairies that we just have left, just by one of those alcoves that you see there. And so just 2 more to go, and then we'll be able to get all 15 of them, and then we should be able to have that upgrade. But that's only after we defeat the boss here. And also for good as well, because that also means that I can actually just leave with all the chanting right here. That's it's kind of repetitive. Like, this dungeon theme I don't really like as much because, it's it's a little repetitive when it goes on Luke constantly. But I will say though that once we actually get to the 4th dungeon of the game, I really love that track there. It's my absolute favorite track there. But you'll hear about it once we actually get to the dungeon itself. But that'll be later, like much later on in this LP. But you probably know where it is because you know it's such a goddamn good track. All right, so here's the last stray fairy that's right here, and there we go. Take us to the fellow fairies of the same color, which we will do after this whole dungeon is done. Alright, so for this particular puzzle, you want to make sure to hit the crystal switch, and you want to do it as fast as you can, though, to get rid of the rings of the flames here. And, you know, just make sure you're very quick about it, like, especially after getting the stray fairies, because once they come up, you make sure you're not Deku Link, because remember, Deku Link is flammable. And one shot of that, well, he basically just loses heart, but then he just kind of burns down, and then you have to restart back in the room, so, like, it just... So like it just does that little transition in which you know you take full damage and then Link just resets himself back over to the room because you know just catching fire here because of how flammable he is as a Deku. And it looks like we made it already, so just go ahead and just fly down over this way, and then that'll reach us to the boss. So there's that big boss door with the key or the lock here. And so we'll go and have to open this up, and then it'll be time to face the boss. So I was actually hoping there would be. Probably a fairy in a bottle or something like that, but nope, I guess it wasn't. Or at least more arrows and whatnot, because you're going to need arrows for this one. Anyway, so let's see what's happening down there. Oh, hello there. Masked Jungle Warrior, Odolwa. Alright, so here we have Odolwa, and I gotta say though, I really do like this guy here. If you get close to him, you'll be beaten. Do you understand me? Oh, gee, thanks for the rather vagueness there, Tattle. Yeah, that didn't even help at all. So, anyway, so Odolwa here, he's actually he's kind of a fun boss fight to have here. What you do is that so you actually can say, well, he's a Chants. Well, you know, one thing that's actually kind of charming about him is his Chants. Like you know, like this one in particular, and then the other one, it's just, you know, it actually sounds kind of I don't know, just like sillier or something. But yeah, it's just I don't know why. I actually kind of like this Chance here. So, what he'll do is that, you know, if you actually get close to him, like he'll slash it away with you, and then if you try to slash him with the arrow while he's doing his Chance, he actually blocks the attack. But what he'll do is that he'll try to strike at you with the sword, and then while he does so, then that'll be your chance to stun him with the arrow. Then that's what he'll unlock, and then that'll be your chance to attack him with the sword. Now you see that Deku Flower over there? What we can also do is that you can also use the or turn to Deku Link. And then you can probably just go ahead and drop the Deku Nuts on him, and then he'll also be stunned like that as well, and that'll be your chance to slash away. But it's actually not so much an option. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's still an option, but I mean, I meant to say it's not so much a requirement per se, because like you know, it actually feels so much easier to do this with a regular Link. And then the next thing he'll do is that he'll actually summon those spiders that will try to pester you. You can actually kill them just by if you need some more hearts or I want to say arrows, but they hardly ever just give me arrows here. But sometimes, you know, Odolwa will actually do some rather weird, like, you know, some dances here. Like, he'll just do these balance dance. Like, he'll just dance around sometimes, and then he'll just jump up and down for no reason, which is, I don't know, it's kind of quirky. It's, you know, I gotta say, Odolwa is, like, probably one of the quirkiest bosses there ever is because of those aspects that he does, like, you know, all these dances and all that. Now, that start chant that you're hearing right here is that, so this is actually where things start to get a little annoying. Is that he actually summons those moths. So whenever you see that the moths come down, that's when you want to go ahead and use the blast mask. Oh, and sometimes like when he I think when he does that kind of dance, then he'll summon this whole ring of fire. So yeah, make sure you're not Deku Link for this one because otherwise then Deku Link will burn down. That's basically all you gotta do. Just repeat the whole process with stunning Odolwa with the arrows once you have the opening, and then just slash away at him, and then there you go. Now to talk about the like I mentioned the changes that the 3DS version made for the bosses, like very much. So this is where I'll go ahead and talk about what kind of change it did here. So starting with Odolwa, and actually for an instance, the boss fights in the 3DS version, they actually really emphasize more on you using the transformation mask. Like they really want you to use them. And so, because of that, then, well, I mean, you can probably still use regular Link, though, but they really want you to use the transformation mask. So, what you do is that they place more of the Deku Flowers, and so, once you use once you dive into Deku Flower, then, And then you just fly over on top of him and drop the nut on him, and that's how he gets stunned. And then what happens is that Odolwa will have an eyeball in the back of his head. In fact, all bosses have this Majora-like eyeball somewhere in their or somewhere on a part of their body. And so what we have to do is actually get the eyeball to expose itself. And so once you stun him, like just by dropping the Deku Nut, then the eye will expose, and then you just slash away at him on the eyeball, and then that's about it. It's a little easier because of it, and kind of lamer, I would say, than this fight. I don't know. I mean, it's nothing too terrible, I would say, but I mean, you know, I still kind of prefer this boss fight because it feels more fun that way. So, anyway, I talked out here. So we have finally defeated Odolwa. It was kind of a nice anticlimactic finish though because there was Moss being here, so I used Blast Mask, and then suddenly he got defeated. It was like at this point, it was taking forever to actually be defeated here, no matter how many sword slashes I took at him. So, yeah, I just suddenly got done here. And then we want to go ahead and pick up that heart container, which I just did there. So that's how the bosses are. They just leave the heart containers behind. What's that? Oh, yeah, what is that here? And then after that, then we got the first of the 4 remains away here. Odolwa's remains, and we free the innocent spirit. And so it'll be this guy right here. These are one of the 4 giants. And I guess he has something to tell us here. Sounds like a song here. Wait, listen, it seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Yeah, probably it must be. Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Oh, okay, geez, I'll get it out. There we go, gonna be this song. Right, down, A, down, right, up. By the way, folks, I actually really do like this, this ocarina song, or this ocarina song. That's what I'm gonna say. I've had it pretty far there. All right, so let's go into play right here, and then this is actually going to be a very important song for us in the end game. And so this one here is called the Oath to Order, and you know I really do like this ocarina song here. It sounds so cool. And so we have learned the Oath to Order. Call us. That's what it's saying. So yeah, that's actually something you'll very well will need. You can actually still play that song whenever you like, even after you haven't freed all 4 giants, but they won't be able to do anything else because they don't have enough of them. So anyway, so now the Woodfall Temple is done. Odolwa has been defeated. We got one of the remains and free one of the 4 giants, and so we have and all the water that has been cleared off. So it's no longer poisonous. It's now safe to swim, and everything should be good. And all that's left is just find the princess. Don't you dare say the princess is in another temple. Don't you dare say it. I swear to God, don't you dare say it. Okay, well, he probably won't hear. And now we're back here. The 4 people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? No, I mean, you're getting a little excited here. Now just keep at that pace and save the other 3. Hey, you know, she always just like flip-flops back and forth, like, you know, very much like some mood swings that she's doing here. All that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. I don't know hard feelings or anything. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, you got it? Oh, okay, jeez, yeah, I apologize and all that. Now then, we've held the princess just like the monkey asked. No, we did not, we haven't even made it yet. So now our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. Well, we've still got to take care of the princess. We haven't even done that first because you know, it's too soon for that. Let's go see what's in the what's that noise in there. And, oh yeah, you know I like how she just appears out of thin air as soon as we cut down the vines in that cell. Hello there. What? Who are you? Link? Pleased to meet you. I am the Deku Princess. Were you by chance asked by that monkey to come save me? Yes, I came here to save you. Ah, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey, so the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. Oh, yeah, wait, well, does Link never even shower at all? It doesn't take care of his hygiene, I see. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go as far as to punish the poor monkey. Ho 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 ho. Well, actually, don't tell me. Are you serious? I wish I wasn't. Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. It's gonna be one pissed off princess here. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Link, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace? Oh, you mean like those damn princess missions in Sonic 06, right? Oh, no, fuck that. We're not doing that shit. Actually, something better, though. We can do this right here. Yeah, that's actually one great way to carry the princess over. And a tiny little bottle. It's like this, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. You just need to let her out. Mr. Link, there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. Oh, wow. Just storing the princess inside a tiny bottle. Like, okay, then that's, you know, one of the weirdest ways to actually just put her in. She's probably gonna suffocate in there. So, I mean, she's not really gonna suffocate per se. In the game itself, but I mean, I know the feelings, so I mean, I've never been inside a bottle before, but like, you know, I most certainly don't even think about it, so oh god, that move's just staring right at us. That move's always gonna stare no matter what, and it's very creepy like that. Anyway, so before we actually head back over to the Deku Palace to return the princess over, we actually do need to do this one thing first before we forget. And that's because there's that little alcove, or, well, not alcove, I mean that little corridor that's right inside there, and then you'll probably already guess where it is that's going to take us to. Because we're going to need to go inside here first to do something like a certain special upgrade. So let's go ahead and inside right over this way. And here's our next, or one of our, the fairy fountain right here that we have to get to. So once we turn all the stray fairies in, and then we'll be able to see what's the next upgrade we're going to go for. Hopefully it should be something cool. So, anyway, hello there. Another one of those half-naked fairies that has the same hair as Madonna. Oh, strong young one, I am the Great Fairy of Power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant your prowess with this new sword technique. Alright, so new sword technique, cool. By the way, folks, I actually want to mention something so that, did you know in the beta version of Majora's Mask, whenever the Great Fairy would give Link powers, there was this lost data in which she actually gives Link some kind of training montage where like he would do sit-ups or push-ups there, which I think actually still exists in the game's code if you're ever curious. But that was what was originally going to be in the game, but they scrapped it for the final release. And so with that, we have our new sword technique, the spin attack. Come see me again whenever you are overcome by weariness. Alright, so now that we have the spin attack, what we'll do is that it's basically an upgraded version of the of that regular spin attack. We'll see for a sec here. So if you hold the B button once I demonstrate, and then I'll do the first phase, and then on the second phase, and then Link will be able to use the spin attack in a wider radius whenever those enemies are within range. And keep in mind, just like before, that spin attack will consume your magic, so you want to make sure not to use it too much though, because of how draining it will be. Now they actually changed the Great Fairy location or the upgrade for in the 3DS version, which actually this is one of those good changes they did though, and something I really wish they would have done in this version here is that in the 3DS version, after you get all the stray fairies in the Woodfall Temple, she actually doubles up your magic meter, so that actually makes things a lot easier. If you know, since this game really does have you use your magic meter quite a lot. And so, because of that, you know, it's always better to have, you know, just, you know, full-on magic mirror. Well, especially some of the later transformation masks, or like the one that we'll be getting, probably the next dungeon though, that will be consuming your magic meter because, you know, at this rate, you know, since this game really does emphasize on using your magic meter for quite a bit here, then, you know, it's something I really wish it would have been doubled sooner. So I'm actually really glad that the 3DS version gave us this kind of, gave us that ability real early on. But no, for this one, it's just a spin attack we have to do, so we're stuck with this tiny-ass, short magic meter that we have here. So, anyway, back to business here. We gotta go and bring over the Deku Princess back over to the king himself. Why are you waiting, Mr. I'm going to go ahead and release you right now. So let's And just releasing. He's still very sadistic as fuck with just watching the monkey suffer. Oh, my princess, my darling princess, you all right? I was so worried. Foolish father? Oh, by the way, I love this scene here. Look at this. Oh, god damn. That is one badass princess here. Just look at that. Oh my god. It just gives us the glare. What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant. Yeah, it goes to show that you really don't want to fuck with her, or else she will fuck with you. Also, why is the Deku Butler doing sit-ups there? For some reason. Huh. Oh, Mr. Monkey, I am truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me. I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal? God damn, I can't even speak. Why, yes, thanks to Mr. Link here, I am very truly grateful. Really? So you're called Link, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me. Oh, yeah, of course. Also, how are you still alive after the king just dumped you in the boiling pot? You should have been dead by now. You should have been incinerated after that. Some more gratitude. So you find in the train that you'll be able to ride when you leave the house. So they're saying that the Deku Butler has some kind of a special reward for us as in gratitude here. Hasty decision-making is my weakness. This time more than ever, it has become clear to me. Oh, strange traveler, there is little I can do. Please rest a bit before going. Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, just don't be such a sadistic asshole ever again. Just seriously, please. That was very malicious of you to do so. Alright, well, I guess all that's left is to go to the Deku Shrine and see what the Butler has in store for us as a little prize for what we do here. But that's going to be in the next episode, though, because, well, it's just about like 22 minutes, so... Anyways, next on Let's Play Majora's Mask, we're going to head over to the Deku Shrine and see what kind of prize awaits us there, and we'll just see how much good it'll be. So, I will see you guys next time.